Hello everyone and welcome to this new sample library review. Today we're going to take a look at this awesome vocal library that you've heard right now, which is 0G's Ethera Atlantis 3. And you've already heard it, let's therefore just jump in. Zero G Ethera Gold Atlantis 3 is the newest product in the Ethera series of instruments that 0G has released. It's currently available for $139.95 in euros, that is, and is a solo vocals library that contains a lot of different legato and non-legato patches. It got romantic, it got elven legato and soloists in general. And 0G is especially well known for having different kind of goals in mind with their different libraries. So this one has especially like this elven legato and this romantic legato and all the other patches. And I'm going to show you an excerpt of them in just a second. But the other libraries have different purposes. Like we've got Sahara voices, which is a lot of Arabic background voices. And you've got the Prometheus library, which is all about men, where this is all about women most of the time. And there are a lot of libraries available on their website. Now, here's the important thing to know about accessibility. Not all of them are NKS ready. Some of them are, although only on the user side of things. So some of them come with actually pretty well labeled patches, like Atlantis 3, for example, is entirely available on the user side, but you actually get NKS presets with previews for them. So this is pretty awesome. However, most of them don't have controls mapped to the knobs, and some of them have, but you can't control the parameters, unfortunately. So if you turn the knobs, nothing will happen for whatever reason. However, these should be exposed if you load the instrument directly within Contact. If you don't know how to do this, other than through complete control, then I've got some videos on the channel which we will find in the card and in the description below the video. Now, the entire sole purpose of those libraries is and has always been the legato solo vocal performances, and these are really, really awesome. We will start at the very first because there's not so much more to say about this library. It's really simple to use. You come with patches for everything. You don't need key switches most of the time. You can just pull it up and play the patches. Another thing that is really important to know is these are not Contact Player libraries. So you need the full Contact version, as far as I know, to actually play those libraries. So that is important. If you haven't purchased the full Contact version, then those libraries will demo out after 50 minutes. Like you have to restart Contact, you have to restart your DAW in order to play them. So yeah, either you got the full Contact version or you will have to live with a limitation of 50 minutes per instance. Let's take a look at the patches. This is the romantic true legato. You've got the Atlantis true legato, which got some syllables at the very beginning. Here's some things that I really, really like. Kind of whispered vocals that are really well made for sustains in the background. Things that with a little bit more, like not clearly articulated notes, but more kind of words that get whispered in your ear, but with a little more melodic context. Here we go. It is also important to know that the library comes with a syllable and a phoneme builder. However, those are not accessible as you would have expected. If you've watched my other choir comparison video, those are usually not accessible. Those are created within the contact interface, and this is usually not accessible. But if you have sighted help available, then you can take advantage of this and actually try to build your own phonemes and syllables within Atlantis 3. This is possible, just not accessible. Here are some vocal phrases which are also contained within this library. Those are recorded this way. Those are not synthesized or constructed out of the samples on the fly. These are actually pre-recorded phrases, so those are the most realistic phrases that you will get, other than hiring an actual vocalist. We also got the same thing, just reversed for the more ethereal kind of vibe. I've already demonstrated the Elven true legato to you, but here's it again, just because it's so great. We've got phrases for all the different kind of vocals that we get. So we also got Elven phrases. Thanks for the little Frozen 2 impression there at the very beginning. Let me know in the comment section if you thought the same thing. These were the more romantic and intimate vocals, but here's a little bit more epic touch, which this library can do as well. We've got more. We've got chants. I don't know if the actual panning and the reverb settings can be controlled if you load them directly into Contact. I'm pretty sure they can, but I haven't tried. If you're a fan of ASMR, then those whispers will be something for you. You've also got phrases like these. They've added some other goodies to the mix, like pads, for example. Or what about a fantasy true legato? There are so many different voices and kind of styles included in this library that I won't demonstrate all of them to you, but this is another one. And should you have thought, yeah, the pads were nice and everything, but they were not thick enough, we've got some hybrid vocal pads here as well. Overall, there are 35 patches available in this library, and I haven't shown a third of them to you so far. And I'm going to stop at this point because I think this is quite nice for having piqued your interest. Maybe. Haven't said that it could be more accessible. That's for sure. But if you are looking for a dedicated solo vocals library, especially female solos, then this library might be the right one for you. If you're interested in male vocal performances, then Prometheus from Zero G could be something for you. It's just as accessible and was released almost at the same time, so you can only recommend this one as well. They've got an entire bundle if you want to get all of their libraries. There are one or two in there which don't have NKS presets at all, so you have to load them into Contact directly all the time, or else they will not be accessible. But apart from that, those libraries are the standard for solo vocals on the market. And you might have heard why. The vocals are just really well sampled. The legato is really great. you've got a kind of bit of latency there. But, track offset delay and everything. So that's useful. And that should have been it. I know there wasn't a sample library review in a while. I thought I would just quickly do that one because I really love this library and the entire range, to be fair. So I hope that gave you an idea of what the library is all about and about the accessibility, at least a little bit, right? If you've got any questions, we can always start a conversation in the comment section below the video. So just ask away and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you've got any recommendations or requests for specific sample libraries that you want to see me review, let me know in the comment section as well. I always love to hear from you. Until next time, everyone, bye-bye.